announcement for Holmes is Where the Heart Is. Now, this starts up in February, and I just wanted to make another announcement because I need a little help. Out of all the co-hosts, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, I am the one with the least Sherlock Holmes knowledge and experience. Now, I have been rectifying that in the past few years and enjoying myself, but I'm going to refer you back to Jim at Mystery and Mayhem in the link below to his announcement video. I'm going to go through the 4 prompts and the 4 weeks and the suggestions and that, and talk a bit about my favorite stories and my plans. Now, I've read more in Volume 1 of the complete novels and stories of Holmes than Volume 2, so I'm going to dig into Volume 2 a bit more this year. My favorite stories are the one about Napoleon. What's that called? The Adventure of the Six Napoleons, because that it's about like the mafia and stuff, and the Adventure of the Second Stain has a real surprise way of dying. I might some of these I don't really. The Final Problem, the Naval Treaty, Adventure of the Speckled Band. I remember Scandal in Bohemia. Is there's a female character in there. See, the other hosts, they know the names and the relationships in that. This female character in Scandal in Bohemia, I think it is the woman that Holmes falls in love with. And, well, no spoilers, right? So, first week, just like read a story if you like. One that you have read before, or perhaps a new one. Week 2, nonfiction. Read a nonfiction book about Sherlock Holmes, about the stories, or about Sir Arthur Conan Doyle himself. Now, I've been wanting to read, and I've asked the fellows about it, and I'm going to ask them again on Boxer. I think they might be tired of me asking, because they'll say, why don't you write it down this time? But there's some Doyle and Houdini were acquaintances and frenemies. Well, maybe enemies. I don't know to what extent. I like Houdini a lot, but Doyle was duped by spirit photography. And, those old plate photographs with like fairies dancing in the background, and people are going like, what's that? And so I'd like to find that. There might be a pastiche of it too, I forget. And week 3 is Pastiche. Read a Pastiche features Holmes or any canonical characters as the main character. So yes, I believe I'm buddy reading with Greg, West End Horror, and that's a pastiche on Watson. It's a novel about Watson. Now, I was thinking there's another novel that would go under prompt 3. Actually, the one that I just mentioned is prompt 4, Legacy. Yeah, but there was one about Jack the Ripper. There's probably several with Sherlock Holmes and Jack the Ripper. Now, I forget, but I'd like to read that one. So, if you know the Houdini book or nonfiction book I'm talking about, let me know in the comments. Let me know your favorite story in the comments. Turn me on to a a new story, I'd appreciate that. The hosts are Alan at Alan's Reads, Greg at Another Bibliophile, Scott at J. Scott Phillips, Randy at Literate Texan, Roy at Roy Reads Anything, and we're dedicating this year to Sean D. Standfast, who died a couple weeks ago. Unfortunately, I did know Sean a wee bit. We lost touch in the past year or so, but I was on his Desert Island books, Desert Island interview, and we'd done some lives a couple times, but we did one on Christmas Eve, I think. It's like 2 years ago. But his long COVID was really affecting him bad. But so we dedicate this year to Sean, R.I.P. And I'll leave it at that. So join us in a couple days, will you? Hope so. Bye.